Hey guys. Okay, we're coming at you and we're gonna take off our makeup and well, I'm gonna take off my makeup and he's gonna wash his face also. I'm gonna show you guys my my nighttime skincare routine. A few of you guys were asking about it. And so the first thing we do is take off all of our makeup. And I've got two different makeup wipes that I use. The first one, here, you can wipe your face off too. The first one is the Kirkland brand, and I actually would recommend these ones. The ones that Younique sells are the Shine Cloths, and I bought them to try them out, and I do like them, but they're kind of expensive, and I feel like for the price, you could probably get just as good with the Kirkland brand. Okay, so the first step, and they're a little dry. They're a little dry for my taste, and so I don't like that. So I use the Shine Wipe to get my, just my face makeup off, and then I go back in with the Kirkland brand wiped to get my eye makeup off. The one thing that is good about the Shine Wipes is it's got a lot of essential oils in it that help your face, and my face is super, super dry, and so that's one reason why I really like the Shine Wipes. So I'm just taking off all of my makeup from the day. You can see how it all comes off right there. And then I'm going to use this Kirkland brand one to take my eye makeup off. And then we'll wash our face with our cleanser. If you want to start and get your face wet, and then you can, we've got two different cleansers. We've got a pore purifying cleanser and a moisture boosting cleanser. I like to use both only because I have both dry skin and acne. And so I use the moisture boosting cleanser everywhere on my face, and then I take the pore purifying cleanser and just kind of spot it and rub it in on my the spots where I have acne. So you want to get your face wet before you do this. So there's your rub right there. Just get your face wet. And then just clean your face off. The reason you want to do both of you use this one. The reason you want to use both the wipes and a cleanser like this is because the wipes don't get everything off. This really does a nice deep cleanse and gets everything out of your pores, like a dime size. Maybe a little more than that, yeah. And you just rub it all over and just get it nice and clean. I like to use just a little bit more water. And so like I said, the one I'm using right now is the moisture boosting cleanser. Come over this way a little bit. And he's using the pore purifying cleanser. Then the pore purifying cleanser is nice because, ooh, that's hot. It's hot. The pore purifying cleanser is nice because it has little beads in it. I don't know if you can see the blue. It has little beads in it that will help to exfoliate. And so I just take it right here where I get my acne, right there and there. You got to be careful with the moisture, or with the pore purifying cleanser, because it can dry your face out. So that's why I like to use both. And then you just take it after you're done. I use one of these Norwex washcloths. I love these to wash off all of my makeup. I know, turn that one, yeah. And then the fun part is next, and this is our masks. And we have three different options for masks. We have the one that Carver is going to use. Did I introduce you? This is my son Carver. He's 13 and he's got a little problem with some acne, so we want to try this. This is our oil control mask, and I only have sample sizes of it because I don't use it on a regular basis. And so he's going to use the oil control mask, and the oil control is supposed to help with acne and obviously oil, and I hear it does a really good job. And so I'm gonna have him, of course I can't get it open. There you go. So get your face, is your face still wet?
Yeah.
So you get your face a little wet, and he's gonna use the oil control, and I'm gonna use 2 different ones. I'll show you how you can use both of them. Just put it, you use the whole thing and just put it all over your face, probably concentrating on where you have blemishes. And so this is our exfoliating mask, and it's awesome because it obviously exfoliates. And so I'm gonna just use it around the perimeter of my face. Generally is what I do if I'm not like showing you guys. I will use the exfoliating mask one day, and then the detoxifying mask, the other mask that I'm going to show you guys, another day. And so you just take and you spend about 3 minutes just kind of exfoliating your face like that. And you can just put yours on and leave it on. And then, so the other one that I'm going to put on, let me kind of get this out of the way, is a detoxifying mask, and it's an activated charcoal. And you can feel it start to bubble on your face. The one thing you want to make sure you use with this is a spatula to get it out. Otherwise, it'll start bubbling inside there. I used my fingers one time and it started bubbling inside of there. So you don't want to activate it until it's on your face. And so I just take this and I get enough for one use. And just put it all over. One thing about this is if you don't want to use it every other day or even every day, is you can spot treatment and just put it only on your blemishes. But they both brighten your face and make it look nice and clear and just give you an overall kind of glowing face. So I can feel it. I bet you can't see it, but I can feel it bubbling on my face. And you can see where it starts to get like grayish is where my face really needed it. And there's a lot of bacteria. Okay, I want to get that spot right there. I have a blemish right here on the bottom that I didn't get. So I'm just going to dip that back in there. And get that. And so you can see on Carver's face, it's kind of got a green tint. And he just got it everywhere, and then you let it dry and wash it off. And so for me, I would either do this in the shower and then let it sit for 5 minutes and then wash it off, or just put it on in the morning and then go about my business for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or however long you want to leave it on, and then just wash it off and continue on. I kind of go back and forth whether or not I do it during the day or in the evening. Carver, you can wash that off now.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to wash this off too. But you can kind of see where it's bubbled up. And it kind of feels good too. It's oxygenating your face. It's taken away all that bad bacteria. Obviously, the exfoliating one exfoliates all that dry and dead skin cells. And then you just take it on you want to use a rag that you don't care if it gets, at least for the detoxifying mask, use it on a rag that you don't care if it gets stained, because the black charcoal mask can tend to do that. And so you just, I would have normally, under normal circumstances, left that on for longer. Let me repeat that and say that. And this routine only takes me, especially if I'm not using a mask, if I'm not doing the mask, it only takes me like 5 minutes to do everything. So it's super fast, it doesn't take a lot of time, and I promise your skin will thank you. Okay, so now that that's done, and you're good to go when you're all done with that. Thank you for showing that mask. Okay, so after that, make sure you always pat your face. Don't pull. Okay? After that, I use the rose water. And the rose water is awesome for multiple different things, but it helps get rid of the bacteria on your face. It helps even out your skin tone. It helps shrink your pores. It helps, do you want to go? Sure. It helps slow down the aging process. It's like the Windex of skincare. I love it. It's probably my favorite part of the skincare routine, other than the detoxifying mask. I really like that. Okay, and then we have our Uplift Beauty Serum, and this is basically like, it's gonna help diminish your fine lines and wrinkles. And I have extremely dry skin, and this helps. I put this on any dry patches, and so where I put this stuff is I just put it right here, especially under my eyes, and I take it in a V motion like that when I've got blemishes. I put it, anytime I have a blemish, I put it on the blemishes too, and it helps so the blemishes don't get super dried out. And then I put it right anywhere where I have wrinkles that I want to help diminish. So there, basically all over my face, but anywhere where you get wrinkles and you want to help diminish them. And then you can take what's left over and put it on your neck, or even it's really good through your hair. Okay, and then I immediately after that, let me rub that in a little bit. I used kind of a lot. And remember, always go upward motion unless you've got like, this is slick, so I can go downward without pulling on my skin. And then we'll go in with our nighttime moisturizer. This is our nighttime correcting cream, which also helps moisturize your face, diminishes fine lines and wrinkles, all that jazz. So there's that. And you just put it all over your face. And basically that's what I do for my nighttime routine. I've got a morning skincare routine that has some other products in it that I have a video for on my page if you wanted to scroll up and see it further. Actually, I think it's on my VIP page or my business page, Beauty by Cassie, if you wanted to check it out. But that's basically my nighttime skincare routine. And then you also make sure you go over your lips. And then I just take any extra on the back of my hands. And that's it, and I'm ready for bed. Skincare, like I cannot stress how important it is. If you're having a hard time with your makeup sitting right, or dry skin, anything, you need to start your skincare. You should always have a skincare routine. And even if you're in your 20s, I'm 33, maybe 34, I can't remember. But I wish I would have started my skincare in my 20s, because I promise you, you will be so happy you did. So if you are younger than me and you are in your 20s, start a skincare routine. It is super important. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a good night. See ya.